I have been sent one of the latest models for an in-car system that will enable you to connect to iPlay, Android Auto, AirPlay or AutoLink. This is from Carpuride and I'm going to be reviewing the 901 Pro. So for information, there's a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing one of these with links, etc. Do go and check out the link below. And fairly recently, a couple of months back, I did another review on a Carpuride, a 7-inch version, and there's a link up there on that card. Go and click that. So that is the box for the Carpuride 901 Pro. So as ever, all nicely packed up. And some information on the side there. So it'll give you multimedia solutions for your vehicle if it hasn't got Apple Play or Android link on it. This is plug and go. And I'm a little bit excited about this for a couple of reasons. So first of all, the 7-inch system, again, I did put that link up there earlier. It's absolutely fantastic, and that's been in my car ever since, basically. But this has got a couple of nice new additions to it, and it is 9 inches, but not 9 inches square and super big. Let's crack on. Let's get into the box. And let's have a look at what you get in the box, and we'll do a very quick unpacking. Okay, so in front of me, you possibly can't see, but I've got all the bits and bobs that are in the box taken out. So that's obviously the box that you just saw. It's got a foam insert there, so for delivery, when it's posted out to you, it is nice and safe and secure. So as you'd expect, you've got the manual, and again, what's pretty good with this is I'll flick through. It's quite comprehensive, but it's not super small writing, so you can read it. So some of these manuals you get are very, very, very small writing, and this one is all in English as well. And to be honest, for the most part, this is pretty well plug and go. There's a quick start guide how to install the bracket. We'll come to the unit in a moment. Let's just go through some accessories. There's an aux-in cable. So if your car has got an aux-in on your car stereo, so I don't know, you may have had an iPad or an iPod or something like that in the past, you can plug this straight in for getting the sound out of the unit straight into your car. There's a self-adhesive dash mount. Again, this has got screw holes. You could screw that on. Possibly not recommended. But just remember, folks, this doesn't necessarily have to be used in a car. It could be a truck, it could even be a boat, it could be a canal boat, it could be anything at all. So that could come in handy. We've got a fixed mount, and I'll just quickly take this out of the bag. Again, it's got self-adhesive on it, which can go onto your dash. As you can see here, and this is the mount, self-adhesive, and again, it could be screwed onto a surface if needed. This is your power plug, which is the usual cigarette lighter. And this is fabulous, this. This is the mount that you can either go onto your dashboard, so you can stick onto your dashboard, or you can stick onto the mount on your dashboard. And obviously this is fully modular and how it all goes. And on the end here is where you click your mount. I've actually got this mount actually installed in my car, so I'm making a big assumption even, that this bit here, the connector, is going to be the same. So I won't be using that. I'm going to use the existing mount and the Carpuride 901 Pro. I'm not actually taking this out of the packet yet. Look at that. So the first thing that I'm noticing on this one is the version that I'm in at the moment is 7 inches. So again, I'll get a tape measure out. So this is a 9-inch version. So it's more landscape, but it's not super duper duper big. Look at this here. And as you'd expect, you've got your power on button here, and you've got other connectors here. So you've got your cable out there if you want to connect it direct to your car stereo. You've got your power plug, you've got a USB, micro USB, so if you want to play files you can do. You can plug in a reversing camera on this. So if your car has not got a reversing camera, you can get an optional reversing camera for this, and that's the main unit here. But a couple of things why I'm a little bit excited about this one. So to connect these to your stereo, as I say, you can wire them in. Most models now you can use the FM transmitter, so you can put an FM frequency on here and tune your radio into it. But this has got not one but two Bluetooth connectors. So you've got one Bluetooth connector will connect to your mobile phone or your mobile device, which obviously is where your app is. And the other Bluetooth, if your stereo on your car has got a Bluetooth connection facility on it, you can connect this via Bluetooth. Absolutely, isn't that fantastic? As far as I know, I may be telling porcupines here, but as far as I know, this was the first one on the market that's got the dual Bluetooth. Okay, so let's have a look at some sizes so you can actually see what size this is. It's not easy doing this one-handed. But if I put this across here, don't know the camera's picking up, but basically you're 9 inches across, and if I can go onto here for you, you're 5 inches up that way. So basically your footprint 9 inches by 5 inches, and if I can get this so you can see it in inches, boom, 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 making sure everything's upside down. Diagonally across there is about 10 inches. So it's not super big. So there are now some 10 inch by 10 inch models of these out, and unless you've got somewhere to put it, just be super careful, because obviously you don't want to obscure your vision. So yeah, that's the size. And sorry, what's that going across? Don't know. Approximately, again, you possibly can't see too well. It's not easy doing this, but your thickness is about 1 inch, something like that. Super compact and not too heavy neither. I'm going to show you the mount and how you mount this, because if you've not ever done one of these before, it can be a little bit nerve-wracking the first time you do it. Okay, so as I say, the very first time you do this, it's like, oh god, it's a bit nerve-wracking. So again, on the back of the unit here, this is where your mount brake is. So there's a little sensor there for the light sensitivity here. And what you do is put this in. So I don't know whether you heard that click into place. I mean, this is rock solid once it's on. And then taking it off, you think you're going to break it, but if you very carefully pull down, out it comes. So again, really simple, in and click. So once you've got the hang of it, if you're mounting it into your car and you want to quick release mount it and take it out, it is fairly simple to do. But that is just so simple. And again, the first time you do it, you think, oh god, I'm going to break it, and you won't break it, so don't be afraid. So what we need to do, I need to take out my 7-inch Carpuride, and I need to be installing this new version, cracking it on so you can see whether it works and what I think of it. So can you see here, we're all connected, all fine and dandy. Everything so far is going well. And now, sorry, again, do you remember me mentioning this has got two Bluetooth ways to connect? So you can connect the unit from here to your Bluetooth down on your radio, and I'm also going to do it onto my 3689 onto my phone. There we go. So I've got 3 devices now connected up to here. I've got my watch, the car stereo, and the Carpuride. How simple was... Oh, blimey Charlie, flip your neck. Right, boom, straight away. So I'm working on Android. So without doing anything at all, it's loaded up Waze. And again, sorry for all the shadows here. It's such a bright day. Yeah, so that's Waze. Click the full screen. Yeah, absolutely. How simple was that? Sorry. You will have noticed there that I had a home address with a house number and a road. That's not my home address. So if you've got a sat-nav system of any sorts, for a bit of security, put a house number in and a road that's very close to where you live. And that way, if anybody ever steals your car keys, you know, on holidays, and they think you're away and on holiday, you won't give away where your actual house is. Right, let's have another little play with this. So these are the various apps that are either on my phone and what you can connect to the system. And so, as I say, you can connect to BBC Sounds. I use Bandcamp quite a lot, the app Bandcamp. You can use this for WhatsApp, Spotify, the TuneIn Radio app, if you've got that on your phone, if you've downloaded it, so you can get hundreds of radio stations. All very, very simple. You can do the layout of your screens. At the moment I'm not connected to Spotify, this is just playing around, and I'd say everything is absolutely touchscreen, so simple. So I'm not going to put that there, but this is connected to my phone. I'm not going to show numbers, but all my recent phone calls are on here. My address book is on here. Again, I'm not going to fully show everything, but just give you some idea. That's all connected literally without any trouble at all. I'm just going to click the back button on here. So the beauty of this Carpuride is it's the whole simplicity of it. It's absolutely a complete doddle. Alright, so exit out and we can go back to the main screen. So you have got a graphic equalizer on here. So I don't know if you can see the little tick on the Bluetooth connection here now. If you want to play around with the sound. And you can, obviously I'm on Android, but you've got Apple here. You've got auto link, so you can set your main device onto auto link, and you can hardwire this into your phone as well if you wanted to. And if you've got a USB card or a micro USB with things on, you can plug those into the side and play. But very, 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 very simple. Let's click some of these. You've got a help button here, and that's bringing up the email address on where you can get to. You can alter the screen brightness or have it on auto. This is the sound of things, and then this is the home button. Yeah, very, very, very simple. Let's go back to Android Auto. So this is Bandcamp. I'm just going to pause that for the moment for sort of copyright reasons. But obviously on my car here I've got sound volume, so I've pressed that there. We can pause that there. Absolutely perfect. And again, this is the menus. So at the moment I've got Bandcamp on this side of the screen playing something, and but you can choose to have another app. And again, if you see down to the bottom here, click this one here, and then that's just pure and simply Bandcamp. And yeah, we can go and have a look at Other things, it just takes a minute to download from the app on your phone from Bandcamp and bring them up on your screen. Absolutely beautiful, so simple, so cool. And you can, as I say, if you've got Waze on your phone, that's what I use for my sat nav. You can just literally put an address onto Waze, and yeah, you've got the big screen on here for Waze. So exit out of there. So I just got a message, and back to the home screen. So to connect to the wired auto link, so this is so it mirrors basically your phone. You've got a couple of settings. So to go back to the settings, if you come down to this menu here, you can do the auto link, which is the auto connect. So I've just put the unit just onto my knee while I plug the USB cable in, or you can click connect to the auto link on here as well. So this is auto link connected now. So this is hardwired in, so you see it's plugged in here. This isn't going to be very easy to film now, but basically anything that's on my phone is replicated onto the screen. Can you see this? It's not very easy doing this one-handed, but I can bring in some apps, say YouTube. So my phone is mirroring now. This is my phone, but if I want to go and look at some photos, so there's some blood pressure readings that I've been doing recently, anything here basically shows up on the screen there. So that's you do need to do that as a setting, which is really simple to do. Absolutely a doddle, but you can fully mirror your phone onto the Carpuride. Really simple to do. Very simple to do. Again, so this is on the auto link, and that's, as I say, hardwiring in. And once you're connected, as well as hardwiring in, it will, sorry, there's just some security to allow, etc. It will also charge your phone at the same time as well. So again, this is just worthwhile remembering if you do purchase one of these. Oh, there is a link in the description as well if you're interested. From your settings, go to here. I'm on Android, and you can either choose auto link, so that is actually to plug yourself in with a USB cable, or Android Auto, which is my, generally speaking, default. But if you wanted to use some of the apps on your phone, just, I don't know, just say you were parked up and you wanted to, you obviously don't watch YouTube when you're driving or anything like that, but if you were parked up and you wanted to watch some YouTube clips or anything else, anything you can see on your phone, you can do on your screen by mirroring it. Facebook, Twitter, anything at all. But by default, I've now gone back to Android Auto, and back to Android Auto on here. Nice and really quick and simple to do. And again, I have got that paused because I don't want any copyright strikes. So just to show you Bandcamp working. The unit does also have its own inbuilt speakers. So do you remember me mentioning you could install this into a canal boat or a boat or any device basically where you've got a 12 volt power socket, and if you didn't have car speakers or anything like that, you can use its own built-in speakers. So click onto Waze as well, and we can go on to dual screens. So this is the Bandcamp app on this side here. This is obviously my location where I am now, and again, Yeah, what a joy. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice. I'm not going to play this because of copyright strikes and the such, but I don't know if you can see here, this is BBC Sounds, just to show that it will connect to BBC, and you can have, again, dual screen. I've got Waze on this side here. Again, this is pause for copyright reasons, but you could just click play if you wanted to, which I'm not going to do. We don't want a copyright strike, do we? And again, using things back here. Yeah, isn't it simple? Very, very good. Sorry, and it will play. Obviously, there's nothing on. It's very hard to see the screen, isn't it? This will also connect up to WhatsApp. Obviously, there's nothing on here in a minute. Sorry, this is the split screen, and you've got Google Assistant there as well if you wanted to speak to Google. And again, all your other apps are all on here. Right, I will turn this up now because this is Jeremy Vine. Listen.
Really short answer, Jeremy. Always hang up. In fact, actually, let me correct myself. Once you've hung up,
and if you've not got Waze, you can use Google Maps as well. So you see here. So you can put in. I'm not going to show an address here, but you can put in a search, obviously, on Google Maps as well as Waze. So here I just put the nurseries in, and as you see, it's just pulled it all in. Absolutely, so simple, really simple. Right, and again, I've just been really careful here. I've got Spotify loaded up with some 90s hit dance music, some bangers. Rhythm is a Dancer by Snap. So I'm not going to play this again for copyright reasons, but can you see here? So as I say, all touch screen, and you can flip through your selection of Spotify tracks. Right, so I think that's given you the basics of this this unit, the Carpuride 901 Pro. Again, there's the box, there's the unit. Very simple to operate. Everything you need to maybe connect a unit in your car that perhaps is a little bit oldish, bringing you up to age. And yeah, fantastic. Again, links down there below to go and get more information, and do go and have a look. And you can do all sorts. As I say, these are Wi-Fi channels. You can change your frequencies, turn your Wi-Fi on and off. Sorry, the reversing camera as well. You can plug a reversing camera into here, which I've not got because this car has got a reversing camera built into it. It's all touch screen, all super duper, painfully simple. Absolutely. Oh, sorry, I've got things up here at the moment. Painfully simple to use, and yeah, what an absolute joy. Fantastic. As ever, hope you found that of some use. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, give it a like. Any questions, do comment down below, and I will try and answer the best that I can. And at the moment, this is now my my go-to unit in my car.